Marley and Me, Chapter 4, Changes at Home. Jenny and I worked hard at our jobs. We also worked hard at home. So one evening I said, "Let's go on vacation, Jenny." The next day I bought two airplane tickets. They were for a 3 week vacation in Ireland. "What are we going to do about Morley?" asked Jenny. "We can leave him in the house," I said. "Somebody can stay here with him." "Morley is a difficult dog," said Jenny. "That person will have to be kind but also strong. He or she will have to be his boss." "I know," I said. Then I had an idea. Kathy loves animals. Kathy worked in my office. The next day I asked her, and she said yes. Before she arrived, I wrote some notes for her about Morley. There were 6 pages of notes. I showed them to Jenny. "Did I forget anything?" I asked. Jenny read the notes. Then she said, "You can't tell Kathy all that. She won't want to stay with Morley." But when Kathy reads the notes, she smiled. "Morley and I will be fine," she said. "Have a great vacation." Jenny and I had a wonderful vacation in Ireland. The weather was fine and warm. We drove on small country roads and walked by the ocean. At night, we stayed in the houses of Irish families. We forgot about our jobs in Florida. When we arrived home, Morley ran outside to us. Kathy stood at the door. She looked very tired. Her bag was next to her. "I'm sorry," she said, "but Morley broke a lot of things in the house. He was not obedient and he didn't listen to me." We thanked Kathy, but she wanted to leave very quickly. I turned to Morley. "All right, Morley," I said. "Tomorrow you are going to learn about obedience." The next morning, Jenny and I went back to work. But first I put the chain around Morley's neck and took him for a walk. "Sit, Morley," I said. Morley sat. "Okay, let's try that again," I said. We started to walk and Morley pulled me again. I made the chain very short and pulled him back. It hurt him, but it was the only way. In the end, he learned his lesson. He walked next to me and didn't pull me. I felt very happy. "Good, Morley," I said. "I'm the boss." Some days later, Jenny called me at the office. "John," she said, "I went to see the doctor. I'm going to have a baby." This time, Jenny and I were very careful and we put away every chemical in the house. Jenny looked well. She got up early each morning and took Morley for a walk by the ocean. When we went to the doctor, we saw our baby on the machine. But I didn't forget about Morley. I walked with him every day. Morley was obedient now, but he didn't listen to me all the time. He came when I called him sometimes. In our yard, we had a fruit tree. Morley loved eating fruit, but it went through him quickly. His poop was everywhere in the yard. He ate a lot of other things too. These went through him and came out in his poop toys, pens, and bottle tops. I bought Jenny a beautiful chain for her birthday. She loved it and she put it around her neck. But some hours later, she cried, "My chain, where is it? Maybe I didn't put it on right." "We didn't go outside," I said, "so it's here in the house." We looked in every room, but we could not find the chain. Suddenly, Jenny said, "What's that in Morley's mouth?" I saw the end of the thin chain. "Oh no," I cried. "Okay, Morley, it's all right. Come here now. Please give us the chain." But Morley only looked at us. Suddenly, he threw his head back. He's eating the chain, cried Jenny. I opened his mouth and pushed my hand down, but I could not find the chain. We will have to wait, I said. The chain will go through Morley and come out in his poop. I gave Morley lots of fruit. We waited for 3 days. I followed Morley everywhere. When he pooped, I looked for the chain, but it was not there. On the fourth day, I found it. After I washed it, it was very clean. It had a beautiful shine. That's wonderful, Jenny said. It shines better than before. Jenny wore that chain for years. When I saw it, I always thought of Morley. Our son was born in St. Mary's Hospital in Palm Beach. We call him Patrick, an Irish name. Things are going to change at home for Morley now, said Jenny. Maybe he won't like the changes. I brought Jenny and Patrick home from the hospital. Patrick was asleep and we put him on our bed. Then we went to the garage and brought Morley into the house. He followed Jenny into the room, but he didn't see Patrick on the bed. Then Patrick made a small noise and Morley's ears went up. Where did that noise come from? Patrick made another noise. Morley held up a paw and Jenny and I watched him. What's Morley going to do? I thought. Morley jumped up onto the bed. I pulled him back quickly and held him. Patrick's eyes were very wide, but Morley didn't want to hurt Patrick. He sniffed all around him. Now Morley had a new best friend. When he was near Patrick, he was not wild and crazy. At night, he slept under Patrick's bed. 6 months later, Patrick started to move around. Morley lay on the floor and Patrick climbed over him. Sometimes Patrick pulled Morley's fur, but Morley lay quietly and didn't move. We were parents now and we were happy. We had our wonderful baby, we had our dog, we had our house by the ocean. Life was good. Then, when Patrick was 9 months old, Jenny said, I'm going to have another baby. Hello, friends. Hope you enjoyed the video. We will see in the next chapter of the story. Please subscribe and share, like, and comment. Thank you all.